I was raised to make people happy. If I didn't consider other people's feelings, I got in trouble. I was supposed to say nice things even if I didn't mean them. I was supposed to say yes even if I wanted to say no. And I was supposed to serve everyone else before I served myself. And I knew that everyone in the world was going to be watching to me to see how I behaved because, of course, no one likes a selfish kid. Now, that was how I brought up, and I hope your upbringing wasn't the same. But so many of us women were raised to keep the peace and hold our tongues and settle for making everyone else happy but ourselves. We weren't raised to go after our own happiness. We weren't even taught that we deserve to be happy in our own right, especially if it meant disappointing other people. That's why I find it so difficult to read so much of the advice about how to stop being a people pleaser. There's this assumption that something's wrong with us for wanting to make other people happy. We're dependent, or we're needy, or we base our self-esteem on other people. We're shamed for having cultivated a trait that we needed growing up. I don't know about your mother, but my mother wouldn't have been happy if I would have told her that I was going to be selfish anyway, because I didn't want to grow up to be a people pleaser. So I'm not going to tell you that there's anything wrong about wanting to please other people. What I am going to do is give you a better way to make other people happy by making yourself happy first. Hi, I'm Amy Waterman, a dating and relationship expert with yourbrilliance.com. And in this video, I am going to give you a mindset shift that will help you make the people in your life even happier by learning to prioritize yourself. Do you even know what makes the people in your life happy? You probably assume that they're happiest when you do nice things for them. You remember special occasions, you remember their favorite foods, and you're always thinking of ways to show you care. But here's a crazy thing. What makes the people in our life even happier is when we're happy, right? Because you're not the only people pleaser around. There are people in your life right now who would love to do nice things for you. But every time they try, maybe you act embarrassed, or you refuse, or you immediately look for ways to repay the favor so that you're not in their debt. They just want to do what you do. They want to please you, but you won't receive their gifts. Why? Well, maybe it's because you're too entrenched in the role of being the one who's always giving. Maybe you're not so good at receiving. What my mother didn't teach me is that receiving other people's gifts is a great way of making them happy. When you allow people in and you gratefully receive what they have to offer, you feel good and they feel good. So it's a win-win situation. But that is not all. When you allow people to make you happy, you feel more balanced. You can sit back, relax, and enjoy being the center of attention for a change. You feel recharged, your relationships feel more equal, and there's none of this resentment that one of you is doing more than the other. We are happiest in egalitarian relationships where both parties contribute in their own way. Research has shown that there is a lot of truth to that saying, happy wife, happy life. A wife's personal happiness will influence the happiness of her entire family, from her husband to her children. The best way to make everyone happy is not to run yourself ragged trying to please them, but to commit to your own happiness. Genuine happiness doesn't come from giving until you're dry. It comes from filling yourself up and a giving from the overflow. So go ahead and make people happy, but do it from a place of being so personally happy and content that you've got lots of love to share. Now, do you have a friend who might need to hear this advice? If so, share this video and make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to learn more about how to prioritize your own happiness, because it isn't easy, make sure to check out my book, The Pleasure Principle. You will learn why your pleasure is so incredibly important for your health and your relationships and so much more. You can find more information in the link below. See you next time.